Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Adulting Candace. So the definition according to Urban Dictionary is to do grown-up things and hold responsibilities such as a 9-to-5 job, a mortgage, rent, a car payment, or anything else that makes one think of grown-ups. So you're probably thinking like, hey, I just graduated from college. I'm going to this new 9-to-5 job like everybody else. But then when you get to that 9-to-5 job, you're just like, I hate it. I don't want to be here. Is this really what my career is? So you want to change jobs, or maybe your even career. Before you go ahead and do something like that, I want you to go ahead and embrace that 9-to-5 job. You can pick up new skills and just create a positive atmosphere. And just be like, hey, you know what? I'm going to use these skills to my advantage because I went to school for it, and then I'm going to use it to something that I really enjoy. If you have a hobby that you enjoy, see if you can use this skill to that hobby, and then see if you can make it a job, a full-time job that you enjoy. The second thing that I want you to go ahead and like adults do is after they graduate from college, they have all this debt. They have this student loan debt, they have credit card payments, they have car payments, and it's crazy how much debt that somebody gets after they graduate college. How are they ever going to pay this back? So what I want you to do is I want you to get a part-time job. Yes, that's what I said, a part-time job. By getting a part-time job, you can easily pay back all the debt that you owe within a couple of years. If you're like, Candace, I just graduated college. I don't want to be a waitress or a waiter or a busboy. I don't want to be getting another job. I mean, I have a 9-to-5. Well, what I want you to do is see if you can save some of that income, like at least 1%, so that way you can put towards that credit card payment that you have or that debt that you have. If you slowly get rid of that debt, you're able to be debt free in a matter of years. And by doing so, you can create a budget. So all the money that you get every 2 weeks or whenever you get paid or however you get paid, I want you to allocate that money to wherever it's going. If it's going toward your debt, groceries, by creating a budget, you're able to see where that money is going. In addition to creating a budget, I want you to go ahead and have a 3 to 6 months emergency savings. Now, what an emergency savings is something that you can save on a rainy day. For example, if your car goes out, you don't have to worry about opening up another credit card. You will have an emergency fund of money where you're able to go ahead and get that taken care of, the car that may need a new engine, and you don't have to worry about it. Or let's say, for example, if you end up losing your job, you will at least be set afloat for 3 to 6 months. So that way it can get you back up on your feet. Another thing that I also want to talk about is setting goals for yourself and celebrating those successes. What I mean for that is, let's say if you do have credit card debt and if you have a $5,000 credit card payment, after you go ahead and pay it off, I want you to go ahead and treat yourself. Now what that means is, let's not get all excited and all like away from what we're talking about, but treating yourself to something that you've always wanted to do but couldn't afford. It doesn't have to be something extravagant. It could be as little as getting like a face mask or getting your nails done or just going out to dinner to eat with your friends because you can afford it. You have that little money set aside because you paid off that student credit card debt. You paid everything off and you're ecstatic. And the other thing that I'm also going to talk about is putting in a 401k if your employer does offer it. If your employer offers a 401k plan, I want you to go ahead and sign up for it ASAP. That is essentially free money going towards your retirement. So you put money in and your employer matches it. How cool is that? Free money towards your retirement, so you don't have to worry about it. The years are flying by if you're wondering, I don't have to think about retirement. Well, here the year's almost over. I remember it was just January a couple of months ago, and we're already in July. Where did time go? And the last thing that I'm also going to talk about is your credit score. You want to make sure that you have all of that up to date, just in case you do have to buy something huge, like a car, for example, or if you want to buy a new home. You definitely want to make sure that your credit score is up to date and it is good. If you want some more tips on how to get your credit score up, I am going to have a video and uploaded in a couple of days. So just go ahead and wait for that. And if you did enjoy this video about adulting Candace, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. Thanks, guys.